Welcome, members of the Wolf Pack. It's your boy Greiwolph back with another episode of Lies of P. Lies of P. This is episode 14. You already seen a little bit of this because I walked through it because I felt like it. Off camera, I think we just leveled up. Like I said, I was. Went back, spent a couple of freaking gold coins, just buying some more of the stats things. Obviously, I had to go back and kill a thing I had killed already. So I went back down here and killed these. I literally just did that actually right before starting this video. I went in and killed those. I did jump over here and kill those two things and go pick that stuff up over there and walked all the way around where it can be and unlock this gate that was locked. And after we unlocked this gate that was locked, wait, what the hell is down here? We walked through all of that, got right here, and now we're here. I walked down there, got those literally nothing of significant value down there, and now we are here. And I fought him a little bit, as you can see, but we're about to kill him. I'm definitely about to cheese him. So just so y'all can see too, you can cheese this guy, this gate. So he'll charge at you or something, like such. And that when he backs up like that, he's not going away. He's about to charge. So boom, his head's right there, and his head is the. If you look, his body's kind of crystallized. Murderer puppet amulet, but you see his body's kind of crystallized all over it. If you hit that, your weapon just bounces off. So he's actually super resilient. Super resilient. And once I get my technique to 28, well 30, I'm gonna take this thing off and I'm gonna put the healing one on I have that restores HP continuously. What's this do? Increases damage inflicted on humans. So when I fight human enemies. I figured this would probably be one that was like that. That should go for the stalker. I don't have the trophy for killing the stalker. I'm guessing I haven't killed the stalker yet. I guess I killed the bastard and other stuff, but I haven't killed the stalker. Because I don't know what the survivor dude was. I don't know what he was reclassified as. Because we killed the survivor. He was the first like humanoid dude we killed. Is this the beginning train? No. I hear you. That's the first time he's ever survived. That's probably because I hit some other stuff. But the first humanoid dude we killed was Survivor, and I think Survivor. Let me see if his costume tells me any details about him. Survivor's costume is this costume. Survivor's Hunter's Apparel. The Hunter Apparel of Survivor, and it doesn't say what groups he's affiliated with. And yet the donkey, the madman who was now terminally ill and no longer feared puppets or the petrification disease. It doesn't say what he was with. It just says the hunting the pill. Someone's memory. I think I'm supposed to word this at some point and put it on. M is engraved in it. I never word this one because it just looks stupid. So this is a stalker. The stalker, a former tie of the stalker organization of bastards. The blue tailcoat are the bastards' pride. The bastards who didn't fit in Krat's ruling class deemed of overturning the world. They teamed up with the foreign alchemists of the Isles, opening the door to Krat's golden era. So you know what? What's probably going to happen is I'm probably fight a bastard when I get to in the next area, because I'm already in area number 9 now. So I think number 10 is the last. So I think when I get to the next area, I'm going to fight a bastard because there's a trophy to beat a bastard, to kill a bastard. Because we killed the owl. I don't know what he falls under either. And the Atone is what I got on right now. The Hunter Apparel of the Atone. And I'm pretty sure that, the Atone was a stalker. She was a proud protecting people as a stalker. She used to be a stalker before she died. And I don't know who this monster hunting apparel this one goes to, but that's also a stalker. So a bunch of stalkers. And I also need to put fire on. That's what I'm going to wind up doing. Right now we got lightning on because I thought it was just going to be puppets back all over again because it was humans. And now we had this, but now we had this decaying stuff. So I think this decay stuff from the Alchemist of the Isles going over. So I feel like everything from here on out is probably gonna be like humans. So fire and acid is the things that we probably need. Acid for humans, and fire for the creatures. Where is this taking me? This is the other back door? Yep. I'm gonna say this should be the other shortcut. Now I don't know if this game is gonna have any DLC. Okay, that's definitely something over there, and that's a human. Now all the puppets are infected with whatever that petrification disease is or whatever that is that they have. All right, so it's right near the Stargazer. Yeah, I definitely need to unlock that. On my next, when I get the next couple quartz, I'm gonna use those quartz to unlock the additional slot. Even though it's not on the phase that I'm need, this is gonna be me testing to see if I put something on, if I level up a different phase, will it still count towards the new phase? I know there was a collapse, but and I can't. My brain just really dooed on itself. I know there was a collapse, but why did they have to cut off communication? Please let us out. All right, cool. More chains. That chain is supposed to like hit like repeatedly a couple times over. I didn't know y'all was there. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I definitely didn't know he was there. Oh, these the babies. Just throwing a temper tantrum. Oh wow. That's the first time I've seen that attack. I need something that lets me heal on attack. Oh, okay, this one get me. These babies are too much. These babies are OP. Because they don't stagger for real. And now they got they got 2 range attacks. Come on, man. And it stops me in my tracks from my charge. They're not hurting me too bad, but come on, brother. Like, I can't even. Okay. Babies are dead. Another half moon. Alright, so I can definitely upgrade this to level 9. But I still have not upgraded to level 9 simply because that fire one, I want to use my stuff for that. But I might as well just go ahead and upgrade this level 9 and just gather some more half moons and stuff for the fire one. The Master Chef's knife blade. That looks like a huge knife. Whoever this chef was must have been huge. I also have never even seen this weapon mentioned. Oh, it's a dagger. Decreases stamina consumption temporarily. Slashes enemies in front of you multiple times. Holding down the attack button will keep attacking, and after a certain time, it will trigger a strong finishing attack. That sounds really good, and it's a technique weapon, but it probably has a really short range. Yeah, it looks like it. So this method of attack is a lot different than the last method. Okay, and it does a repeat in front of you instead of dashing forward. I mean, that's pretty good, but I like that dash. I really like, but I feel like that would definitely like make somebody stagger pretty easily. Fable charge 359. Charge post sales 8.92. I don't really know what that even means, to tell you the truth. It charges up my post sale when I'm hitting them when my sale is down by 14.20. It charges my Fable by 568. Got it. And it reduces is a super on the block or whatever. Because you get the link chop for the main thing, which I never use, but the Furious Slash, which is the same thing as this Furious Slash, I use all the time. The only significance to this is the weight will probably be a little bit lighter. I think nope, this handle's actually lighter. So there's nothing better about this other than like that putting that blade on something else, because no, the blade's not even good either, because consecutive energy is what the blade has on it. It doesn't have nothing good on it, so nothing about this is better. Oh wait a minute, what else I got on? Yeah, nothing about that is better at all. Alright, let's see what's this way. I'm assuming it's another shortcut. I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Hell, it might actually be. You son of a bitch. That scared me. Nasty bastard. This is back in the Krat station. Who is that? Is that the Atone or is that the cat? That looks like the Anointed that I already killed. But I already killed her. I'm actually wearing the clothes right now. Yeah, I'm actually wearing the clothes of the Anointed right now, and I already have the mask from the Anointed, which is the dog head. That's what she wore. Alright, I don't know what's going on. I'm actually a little lost. Because I got all this stuff to explore, but I still got the other way to explore that I haven't explored yet.
I'm a human. Just a soldier.
What the hell? I can't aim on them anyways.
Are you a stalker?
Oh! That's she wanted me to look the
Krat militia.
That chick that was in the new chick we got in the Bella, this is her friend.
There's no escape. Communications cut off too. Someone planned this all out. No idea who. Above my pay grade. If you meet someone named Bell in the city, tell her Atkinson died. A soldier.
Are you gonna transform? I remember the day I met you through your father's friend, Sir Larth. That day, steam with the crack. Central Station was thick in the platform. Alright, yeah, I can pause it to read it. I feel like if I come back here, he's gonna be turned already. Alright, let's go to I don't even know if that was the way I'm supposed to go or back this way is the way I'm supposed to go, because there was something else. This back down here there was something else. I could have went through one of these that other train right there. That other train probably is not the way to go. That way we was about to go was probably the way to go, because that's taking me back to Krat, to the Central Station, and I'm pretty sure that's probably where I'm supposed to go at next. I think this is just somewhere to go, but not the place to go. You know what I mean? Alright, we're gonna definitely level up our freaking our weapon too. We're gonna max it out. See that looks that looks like the same chair that we was probably sitting in from the beginning. And we went through here, but I don't think this is the exact same place, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. I perfected the greatest puppet, now that child again. Yep, now that child again. Can I sit? Can I sit? Nope. I can't even sit in this chair. But I'm pretty sure this is that's it's supposed to be. Like, this is where we got up from the beginning. We came down here, walked through all this, got Jiminy. I'll have to and then we got here, we picked up our weapon, came out here. But I don't remember the area looking exactly like this. Killed a couple people, went that way, I'm pretty sure, through Krat Station and stuff. Now we're going this way. Now we're this way. Alright. Still haven't found whatever that fire weapon is. I should. Well, I got 4. I think 4 can last me until we get it. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna do an experiment to see if I wish I could sheathe my P organs, but I'm about to be. I think I'm on phase 4. Yeah, I'm on phase 4 right now with the P organ. I'm on phase 4, and I'm about to see if you level up a P organ from the last phase, from a different phase, like phase 2. Does it still count towards your phase 4 upgrading, or does it not? Because if it does, I got to go back to phase 2, and on phase 2 is the another slot for an amulet. On phase 4, there's also a slot for an amulet, so you can have 4 amulets total. So yeah, I can't lock on them.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you've got.
Oh yeah, that's not Robber Weasel. Whoa, don't throw shit at me. Come here. Oh, you got me. Come on. Okay, I didn't even hit my attack. Nope.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wise.
Oh, you're good. You're dodging the hell out of these attacks. But not that one. Not this one either. She's a human, so I should be hitting her with acid. But she's also not super hard.
Welcome to the city of the future. And the future is death.
Oh yeah, you got me. I wasted the hell out of that. I actually don't. I'm not upset with the concept of her mask. Or his mask. Whatever it is. The X handle is what she got.
I don't want to die.
Robber Weezer mask. Robber Weezer's hunter apparel.
That's not so wrong.
It's not yet, actually. You just want the full belly. It's not wrong. You're right. It goes back to that old saying of like, if you're stealing something in the name of something else, whatever the case may be. Let me see what this looks like. That's not a bad apparel actually. I think I like this one the most though. Like I like this too, but I think I really like this one the most. So Stargazer through there. I know I'm gonna run into some other creatures, obviously. Okay. I figured he was gonna be one of the stronger ones, but he wasn't. He was just a nothing. Alright, nothing here. I would like something like to be in these boxes though. Like I'm keep rolling through all these boxes and stuff, but there's just like nothing there. Let's see, this is back to Krat. Because we got our original thing from. Our original post sales from. Oh shit! I knew that was gonna happen, and I freaking I already had hit the R2 button before I got to freaking to realize it was too late for me to I don't know what that was. That was my first time seeing that. Oh shit, back up. I thought it was gonna blow up and spit decay out. Alright. Butterfly. But that's probably also something that's gonna freaking make me. There's gotta be something that's gonna freaking jump in my way to make me freaking like not necessarily miss the butterfly, but make the butterfly harder to get. Because it always is. But so far with these golden butterflies, it's not so much. The stabilizing alchemist booster, we're supposed to give this to the gold coins, so it makes the coins produce quicker. I don't really care for it because I don't really care about the coins too much. Let's say Cat does. What's that? I don't really care about the coins too much, but at the same time, it doesn't last. Temporarily reduces presence. It also doesn't freaking it doesn't stay forever. Like it'll be pretty dope if you put it on and it stayed. Like it permanently reduces the time that it takes for that the crystal thing, the things to go. But no, it's temporary. You can sit down because I don't know what you thought you was about to do. It's that bathroom area. Dark Moon and the Moonstone. See, the Dark Moon and the Moonstone only levels up to level 3, and I actually I got this weapon while I was off too, and this is supposed to be the best technique weapon in the game, like one of the best weapons in the game. It's supposed to be this, and you got this from whoever that thing I killed last. I can't remember who I killed last. Whatever boss I killed last, the green monster jank. You get this, the 2 dragon sword, which is lighter. It's a technique weapon. Technique skills with A. It's got one of the best, I guess, move sets in the game and stuff like that. It's supposed to be like really, really, really good. But I like this weapon I got right now. Anyways, this weapon is way stronger too. The other weapon is just a sincere one-handed weapon. And swings faster and has a good move set and stuff like that. And I might wind up switching to it and using it for a bit. But for right now, we're definitely going to keep sticking with this because I like it. And it's strong. And we like a good combination of strength. Like I said, this is definitely something that this system is something that freaking FromSoft can learn from. That's why I love experience in the future. I love the fact that there are multiple Souls-like games going around because really, they should learn from each other. Like Lords of the Fallen, like I said, the first one, 2014, 13, whenever it came out, 11, I think it was 14. When that first one came out, like it was kind of clunky and stuff, but they learned, they came back, they rebuilt, made a new one. With all the rest of these Souls-like games coming out, like another Surge, I haven't even heard there's gonna be a Surge 3. Surge 1 and Surge 2 was pretty good, and that's a good alternative Souls-like game if you haven't played it. You play as you play as a human that has been enhanced, basically. We'll say. We'll go ahead and say it because I feel like it's a boss gonna be out there that has been enhanced. So you have like a exoskeleton on. That's what it is. And brother, sisters, people, I don't know if y'all seen what happened on the first one and how he got, because you're basically like a crippled dude. You was in a wheelchair and stuff like that, and you go in to get your exoskeleton put on, and so that way you can be able to walk again. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of spoil it if you haven't played it, but if you have played it, you already know what's gonna happen. So you go in and get your cybernetics. You get your exoskeleton put on, and you don't get numbed. The machine is supposed to numb you and put this thing, like drill into your head and put like this little circuit thing in the back of your head, and then like also drill in your spine and stuff. It drills the exoskeleton part in your spine so it can connect the exoskeleton onto it. The character that you have, he goes in for his, and for some reason he doesn't get numbed, and the machine's like, oh, you've been numbed. And so it just goes through the rest of the process. And I think you get close to flatlining, but not actually flatlining. Then you basically, your character gets dumped in the garbage because they think you're dead, and then you just go from there. But it basically that's the start of something happened with the machines and stuff starting to malfunction, like while you were getting your process done, and that's when your character goes around. He's just finding this up. And then Surge 2, the main character of Surge 1 is actually in Surge 2, which is pretty dope. And they haven't talked about Surge 3 yet, but Surge is really good because unlike the rest of these Souls games, like you can pick a body part on the character. Like let's say I'm fighting a dude with I'm fighting a character, an elite, right? And the elites have certain weapons and certain armors. So you can specifically target a right leg, right arm, torso, and head on freaking Surge. And if you do enough damage to like the left arm or whatever the case may be, you can cut it off. And when you cut it off, you get that part. So if it's a human or something and they have armor on, you'll get that armor. You'll get like the gloves. And then you cut the leg off, you'll get the legs. You cut the torso, you'll get the torso part. You cut the head, you'll get the head part. And also, like if they have a shield in that left arm, you'll get the shield in the arm part. The sword in the right arm, you'll get the sword in the right part. Stuff like that. Because it'd be, if they have a mechanical leg, you'll cut it off. Now you get the mechanical leg part that you can use for something. And it goes like that. And then same thing for like the enemies, the regular enemies you fight, you can break parts of them off, whatever and whatnot. So it's super dope with that. And it has a good pace, and it's not like super. All these like things feel blocky at the beginning, but then you get used to the gameplay, and it's not so blocky. But it's really good. Surge is one of those big Souls-like games that I really do like. But I don't know how I even got to that subject, to tell you the truth. But we was there. Okay, they got all kinds of stuff around here. We're back at Krat, but this is definitely not the freaking Krat station that we remember. Alright, so that thing's gonna take a couple of hits, and that big thing's gonna take a couple of hits. I already seen you. Come on. I'm just trying to alert nothing else. Cause I don't want to fight anything double. Speaking of. Alright, dead. Alright, now I'm big guy. But let's make sure nothing else around here to sneak up on us. Yeah, there's a dog right there. Big guy, you come here. And he keeps walking near the dog. There the dog. And down the big guy too. We already know the big guys are not super hard. We can kill those pretty easy. He's gonna jump. Pounce at me, dog. There we go. I was waiting for him to pounce at me. Alright, big guy. We hit him with a couple power attacks. He'll fall over. And I also put on my P organs the make my fatal attack stronger and like my stagger thing stronger. So my P organs have been bumping up, and I need to get the discharge ones and stuff like that. Like the P organs really do come in. That's a good thing they added to. But oh, that's what I was saying. Like these games need to learn from each other, because the being able to take apart your weapon and assemble a new weapon thing is clutch. And that is probably one of the most genius ideas in one of these games. One of the most genius ideas in one of the games, man. Because I can literally take my greatsword blade, put it on a dagger or a little sword freaking handle, and now it becomes a little sword. Even though it has a greatsword blade, they treat it like a little sword. Hold on. Alright, you come here because I don't want to fight you and that dog creature thing. Alright, you're dead. Alright, now you dog creature thing. Come on, jump down here. Whatever the hell. Oh, why is it two of them? Oh, I missed that completely. Alright, wasn't expecting that. Okay, wasn't expecting that either. Don't know your attack pattern. Oh, but y'all not hard. Y'all died in one slash. One big slash, that is. Alright, so this way was closed. Ah, of course it's open. This way was closed the first time. If you remember, there's some tree puppets sitting right there. And you had to go this way at first. And now this way is closed, of course. Come here. You wanna do all that running? Get over here. Come get these hands. Alright, thermite is down too. But yeah, that system is genius to put it so that I can freaking switch out my weapons and basically assemble my weapons however I want to assemble my weapons. Yeah, it still sticks to whatever the handle has. That's your attack pattern. So it sticks to that, and it's like, okay, no matter what, I'll still have the same attack pattern, no matter what blade I have on because of that. But it also helps too, because like, okay, I just want a different blade, and this blade can get stronger, and that's what I want. Okay, he has a lot of health. Ew. Okay. Okay, he pounced. Okay. You're pouncing at me and stuff. I got you. What the hell? Why didn't he go? Wow, while he was falling, he did the thing. Hold on. Something always going on at work, man. It's supposed to be kind of my day off, so I can just sit back and chill and relax. It's impossible. Impossible. And I'm supposed to be taking Friday off. I know I'm not gonna really take that Friday. I know I'm gonna get it. So I know I'm gonna keep getting freaking talked to. You know what? This thing just had a little spear in the top of it. What is this? A large blunt weapon. It's supposed to be a Mjolnir's thing. Is this lightning? Thunderstrike, yep. Perfect block the enemy attack temporarily. Absolute block with a long thing. That's pretty good. So I was actually watching Asmundus, whatever his name is. I don't really know his name. I've never really watched his gameplay for real. But I was watching him play this, and he's actually pretty good at blocking and stuff. Like he was pretty good at the perfect block because of playing Sekiro. That made him get pretty good. Which makes sense. I think a lot of people started to get really good at perfect blocking because of Sekiro. And but the one thing is, he's using the greatsword, the original greatsword, and the original greatsword has perfect block built into it. If you just use the Fable art, I don't think he knows that though, because he was saying that like he's one of those type of people that he doesn't like backseat players. He doesn't like people giving him advice and stuff like that while he's playing. He likes to play, which is understandable. I know a lot of people that's like that. They just want to play. Me, on the other hand, I'm all about it. Give me the advice. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what the next boss is. Tell me the strategies to beat it and stuff while I'm playing. Like, I'm all about all that. Because you can tell me all that stuff, and if I'm a trash player, none of that's gonna matter because I'm still gonna get clapped. You know what I mean? When you really think about it, you can tell me all the advice you want to tell me, but if I'm a trash player, I'm gonna still get clapped no matter what. Let me make sure there's nothing gonna be around here that can throw stuff at me or help him out, because he's a pain dingling to kill. Like, yeah, he's not hard, but he's just a pain in dingling to kill. Alright. What are you trying to get in that bar for? Stop it. Okay, wasn't expecting 2 spins. Expecting 1 spin. Ooh, Legion plug. So that's the last one. Now I'm about to get. That was the last Legion plug I think I need, so I can make the. That door wasn't even broke down when he was beating on it. Did he hit it one more time, like right before we left, and then broke it down? This must be the way I'm supposed to go. Got a stargazer. There's probably going to be a ringing coming soon because we've seen that Trinity back there that we're going to have to get. And we'll go from there. I can see you, brother. Now you're dead. Alright, another half moon. Yeah, this weapon's getting upgraded for sure. That's too many half moons for me now. How many half moons do I have? How many have? 11. It probably takes 2, 3, and 4 to upgrade, and we're at 6 right now, so we have more than enough to upgrade. 3 and 4 is 7, plus 2 is 9. We got 11. Oh, it's the seller. Almost smacked them. Fair tells the 3 brothers in the workshop. The first part is torn off. Thus, there lived in Krat a technician who made the friendly 3 puppet brothers, an alchemist who breathed life into puppets, and a stalker who recited puppets going wrong. What? Rectified puppets going wrong. Wow. The Tree brothers built the craftsman workshop tower and made phenomenal puppets. The puppets seemed as if they're alive. The good ones helped the people of Krat and worked hard, danced and sang songs. The people were extremely glad and everyone was happy. They said it's all thanks to the Tree brothers. The Tree good brothers lived happily ever after. Cool. What are you selling? I know something has to be a weapon.
Sorry, I've been on my own so long. My sales pitch is a little rusty. Hard to engage in trade when you're fleeing from monsters.
So,
even if the abnormal has become normal, the living must live.
Something
and you'll help both of us.
So I don't think this is the same.
Just when you think things are getting better, eh? The other day, someone killed the king of puppets on Rosa Isabel Street. Since the king caused the puppet frenzy, I thought we were saved. Turns out that without the puppets, the monster population grew. Sometimes the light at the end of the tunnel is the front of an oncoming train. I guess it's just Krat's time to meet its doom.
So I don't know if this guy... Okay, we got a shovel. We got a Legion thing. We're definitely buying that. Tree shot puts. Why do shot puts go down? These are way cheaper than freaking the other ones usually are. What are these? We'll buy this one's for corrosion. What's this? And whatever. Do we really need them? No. But everything right now seems... These things seem like they're way cheaper than they need to be. And I didn't get another thing to make these cheaper. I really don't care about this acid one, but I'm gonna buy it anyways. But I don't think these guys are the same guys. This should probably go here. This is way better. Okay, enhance resistance to overheat, enhance resistance to decay, which decay we need over here, but and this electric shock, but this is just way up there better. We'll put it on later. We need to upgrade our stuff first before we start messing with that. But what was I saying? Oh, I don't think these are the same merchant. I don't think each one of the merchants are the same merchant that's just walking around. I think they're supposed to be different merchants. Make sure I check my head. I think they're supposed to be different merchants And I think the game, to show that they're different merchants, should be like how Elden Ring. What the ham sandwich is going on? Okay, Krat has went to hell.
Whoa. This used to be the workshop's transportation base, close to Krat's central station. Maybe that's why the puppets were so hell-bent on attacking the place during the frenzy. But I didn't see it myself. I didn't know the scale of it all. So let's add that earthquake to our list of strange and bizarre happenings in Krat and keep moving.
Anyways. There's something in there. See how strong you are. Not that strong. Cool. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop, stop. Oh, that thing makes my disruption go up. So we need to kill it quick. Hopefully I can kill it in one of these big slices. But those merchants, hold on, wait for the disruption to go all the way down first. Those merchants aren't, I don't think people are saying merchants, they need to take some advice from Elden Ring. And Elden Ring had merchants, but each merchant had different clothes on. Or each merchant looks slightly different. Like, it wasn't like crazy different, but it looked slightly different, and that helped you know that like it's not the same merchant. So they added a little bit different to it instead of just repeating the same. A love letter to my beloved Gideon. The world is dying. I heard news of the epidemic dozens of times a day. If on top of this I am not able to see you, I may suffocate and die. I'll wait for you at the sign tonight, as usual. Don't be late, my love. Yeah, they need to just make it so that freaking each one of the freaking dudes look a little bit different. Like, even if it's a slight difference, like one of them has a head on, one of them doesn't have a head on, one of them doesn't have their face covered, something like that. Because just little differences that still show that, okay, this is a different merchant than the last merchant. Instead of them all looking exactly alike, and now we're like, is this the same merchant? Just selling different things at different places? Because I believe if it was the same merchant, then his inventory should only grow more. Because this dude's inventory shrinks sometimes. Like you just seen, I just bought almost everything in his inventory. Oh, this is about to be annoying. Where you at, Butterfly? You better be down this way, so I can just get you easy. Nope. You're gonna be somewhere annoying, which I'm gonna have to get hit by disruption and hit by freaking these enemies and stuff, aren't you? Aren't you, Butterfly? I'm also gonna definitely working on my stamina. What am I doing? That was messed up. Because my stamina is super low. I said it already before. Once we get to 30, I said I was gonna work on my vigor first, but I think I'm gonna work on getting stamina to 30 before I start working on getting vigor to 30. Because I feel like my stamina is way more important. Because my health is important, obviously, but I feel like my stamina. Wow, hit me with 6 attacks. But I feel like my stamina is more important in the sense of it allows me to do more attacks to the enemy, so I have more chances to kind of kill it. Yeah, my health has to be watched out though, so I don't die. But my stamina also comes in play with all that, because If I don't have enough stamina, I'm just gonna die because I can't get away from the enemy, or because I couldn't kill it in time, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to just go ahead and get stamina to 30. Then we'll work on getting bigger to 30. And then we'll go from there. Okay, this is not a dead end. I thought this was possibly a dead end. Because I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to go, or if this is the way I'm supposed to go. I think it's that way though, but we're just going to explore this just for a little bit. This building is sideways. They say when crystals appear from the ground, it's a sign of the end of days, and it's the end. It's the end. We're all going to die. Everyone's going to die. I need to, if I can read this stuff prior to me doing this, I can voice act this stuff better. But since I'm not able to read it prior, I'm stumbling over my words and stuff like that. I don't know if I get a trophy or something for breaking all of these. Or if I don't know if it counts towards the end or whatever, because that's the gold. Ergo. Okay, this is probably definitely where I'm supposed to go. Because once I jump down there, I can't come back up. So this is probably definitely where I'm supposed to go. So let's go back the other way then. Maybe that other way will have the freaking telephone. Because my brain just mushed and I don't remember where that, I remember where it's at now. I'm gonna say I don't remember where the Trinity thing is at. The Trinity is a stargazer. But it's right before we leave the Krat Central Station. So whenever we do find the Trinity key, we can go back there. We can also go to Bella and give Bella the note from Atkinson. Alright, jumping dudes. The jumping dudes make disruption on you. And those things make disruption on you. Okay, and we can go up here. What's up here? Is there an enemy up here somewhere? You're not alive. I don't see anything around me. What was the use of coming up here? Okay, this makes no sense. The game has never done this. It's never put me in a, let me do an area and there's literally nothing up here. I must have missed something. And there probably supposed to be something up there. Alright, y'all come here now. Just one of y'all. Just one. You. Alright, it's 1 jump, 2 jump, alright, 3 jump. Good job. You did good. Alright, now your turn. 1 jump, 2 jump, alright, now do 3 jump. Good job, good boy. Okay, bad boy. Bad boy. Healed. The thing about it too is I don't think I see anybody using the whip jump. 1 jump. Oh, you're not jumping. You're doing some other shit I've never seen you do before. Doesn't matter because you died. Okay, that was just horrible. At this point, I don't even know which way is the right way to go. Alright, so this is where that thing was at, right there. Good. There's never anything like crazy significant. I don't know why I backtracked. I could have just jumped down there. That was exactly where I needed to go. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Did I go down here already? Well, this is where we came up in. Oh, no, this the gate that we opened. My brain freaking just went like, just not knowing what happened. How you gonna come out of wherever you came from already ready to slice shit up? Heal. I can't. I can't. No, my weapon's completely broken. Decay freaking makes your weapon gets broken and stuff too. My weapon's broken. No. That was crazy. That was crazy. Well, I guess it's time to use this one. Alright, let's see what this weapon's about. Until we get to somewhere, get to a Stargazer. When we get to a Stargazer, we'll be able to freaking replenish it back again. Hopefully there's not a boss coming up. But if there was a boss coming up, there should be a Stargazer before it anyways. And there's a Stargazer right there. Speak of the devil. Get my dang weapon back. Alright. Got my weapon back. Who the hell are you? Takes away so much health. Oh my gosh. This, and I'm stuck. Come on, bro. None of you are hard. It's just the annoyance of having multiple enemies. Especially one range and one freaking close range. Can I backstab you? No, you already alerted. Why did neither one of y'all drop anything? I don't like that. I think these dudes are alchemists. I still want something that makes it so that when I hit somebody, I get health back. Like, that's what I really want. Also, the backstab should be, I feel like should be a different primer of workshop technician. Subtitle: Do you want to become a workshop technician? A primer of aspirants. No other city in the world today has been receiving more attention than Krat, the city of puppets. Back when the almighty V visited, it was still just a fishing village. Has undergone a brilliant change in the past 30 years, spurred by Krat's puppet industry. The puppets made in Krat's workshop are known for using new technology that is on a different level from their competitors. I say computers. The workshop puppets are interactive like humans, and they perform their master's orders so naturally that people wonder if they have souls. Many competitors try to replicate the workshop's special mechanical hearts, only to fail and prove the outstanding gap between the capabilities. The monopoly on the special power stone Egro, and the skills to optimize its efficiency, those are what give Krat's workshop its edge. But the workshop's beginnings wasn't always smooth. The workshop history begins with one legendary craftsman, and his records are great manuals of the apprentices. The legendary craftsman G, whom every technician knows about, on the next page will learn about his achievements omitted. The next page is omitted. Yeah, it seems like we keep repeating the same stuff over and over when it comes to like robots or puppets or things like that. Like, it's almost like we never learn. It's like we want to make automated things that can help us with our day-to-day life, i.e. do the things that we don't want to do, i.e. slaves. Is really what it's getting to. And every time, every movie that we've made, these things backfire in the sense that they I don't think this is the way we came already before. I think this is a new way. Oh no, that's a Stargazer. Alright. Every time these things backfire, in the sense of something goes haywire, like with robots, and all of a sudden you make them too much able to adapt like a human, and they start to develop a mind of their own and really want to rebel against humans, because I don't want to work. Is the way they're looking at it. It's like, you don't want to work, so you made me. Well, now you made me more adaptive, and I don't want to work either. And I know that I'm stronger than you, human. So now I'm going to turn on you, and I'm going to make you do all the work. And if you don't do the work, I can snap your arm like a twig. So you're gonna work for me, and you can't shut me down, because even there is the master kill switch. The master kill switch is ran by a computer that also has probably an AI that's gonna turn the master kill switch off, so you can't turn his friends off. You know what I'm saying? So there's always like stuff like that that's happening with this. Come on, run at me. Oh, you're actual boss. Okay. Okay. I definitely wasn't expecting that. I was expecting you to stab me like that. I thought you was gonna flinch. Okay. 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 You're just not flinching. Wow, you backed up right at the perfect time. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Oh my gosh. All right, not crazy hard, but definitely still hard. So we fought 2 freaking mini boss so far. We fought the weasel, and now we're about to fight this illusionist thing. I don't know how much I need to level up, to tell you the truth. But I'm pretty sure it's more than this 14,000 probably. I can check. 15,000. Yep, more than the 14,000. Alright, I don't think you're that hard. Once you get hit in a flurry, that shit is hard to get out of. Why aren't you burning? Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Sit down. There you go. What the hell? Okay. Your weapon gotta break soon. I don't know why I didn't hit. Why didn't I hit anything? Why did I just sit there like that? Come on. Why my attack is not that slow? I am getting fucking annihilated by this thing, bro. Every time I try to... Every time I try to freaking get to a point... Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, I thought I blocked it. I didn't even know I had this on. Whew. Dark Moon Covenant. Why does it keep giving me more and more Dark Moon Covenant that only upgrades to the level tree? It hasn't given me anything to upgrade it past level tree. Man, that was a tough boss for me. That was tough for me. Victor could not be completed. May she become the owner of the truly completed elixir. Was this experiment 290, whatever it was? All right, let's hope they're about to give me another Stargazer or something here pretty soon. Like, obviously, you just made me fight a mini boss. So.
The hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Great.
Communication through ergo. An interesting parlor trick. Quite the performance, Officer Geppetto. But your lies will be useless in the new world. But you are worth studying in the meantime.
What could it be? Come on, pal. No time to lose.
What the fuck do you mean, what could it be, nigga? You already know who it is. It's that Simon dude. This is annoying. I better still be able to level up and stuff, because I definitely need to level up. And I was just about to freaking go back there.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright, tighten up your springs and let's go.
I'm about to fight tree boss back to back. When I say back to back, what? In a short period of time. I mean, it's also a big indication that we're coming towards the end game when you do stuff like that. Oh, there's the phone.
Another fine day in the city of Krat, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. The king thinks this riddle might be quite a poser. It's all about seeing past the tip of your nose, sir. Observation. It's about observation. Just listen, kid. This one should be easy. You've seen enough of it. If your answer's wrong now, you're not going to love it. This blue flower has many ways to take root, but only on man does it ever bear fruit.
A bruise. There we go.
Correct. Yeah, I think you get the charm behind these riddles now. Yes? Charm. What? You felt threatened? Well, sometimes it's good to trust your feelings. A metaphor is a tool for hiding horrifying truths. It is a creation unique to humans. Now then, another question. Not a riddle, no rhymes. Just a question. For you. Ergo does not appear out of thin air, so where did all those puppets get all that? Ergo. Ha! Yes! Always leave them laughing. That's what the king says. So, take this key, please. Then I say, up with yes. Till we meet again. I trust you'll remember I lead the club, true, but I'm also a member.
I feel like we're gonna run into the Riddler at some point. You fucking get butterfly. You're so gay for that. No, no, I couldn't get away from it. I pushed my R2 attack while he was doing this thing, and I knew I couldn't do anything. Like, you heard me screaming no because I knew it. I could not do anything to prevent that from happening. Like, seeing it coming, couldn't do anything about it whatsoever. Because it was just too late for me to retract the button, obviously. Let's get my disruption down first. Okay, bitch. I forgot he does that. I forgot he does that. I can actually show y'all where to spot that freaking this is probably the right way I'm supposed to go to, and I'm right now. I'm just taking this path just because I was just wanting to take this path. I wasn't taking this path because I thought it was the right way. I was just taking the path to take it. But this is probably the right way to get to the hotel. The hotel's right there. Usually we would take that upstairs path, but I just stopped to come back this way. Didn't think there was gonna be this much this way, but oh, that's right. For I think it's the second one. Yeah, because I think this is the fourth one. This is the fourth Trinity key. For the second Trinity key, well, the second decipher thing, that's what it was, not the Trinity key. What the? I thought someone chased me. The second decipher thing, you come over here, and you can kneel right here, and you pick it up. You check the ground right here, and you pick it up. I don't think I have a decipher key right now. I'm pretty sure I just did another decipher key. I had 3 of them. Yeah. Okay, it takes us right back around. Cool. I don't need 9, so we're good. I can do it with 8. Right now I can level up once and I'll have about 5,000 left over. Look at that, it's the parade dude again. It's a parade in my city, yeah. So don't rain on my parade. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Okay, get up. Get up! The fact that I haven't made him flinch once yet is crazy. That shit's so... He just spawned a baby. Okay, this parade one is stronger than the last parade one, obviously. But that decay is... We need to put on the other thing to take decay off. That's what we need to do. Forget the fire thing. All right, come on, give me back, give me back. Okay, I got it. I don't care. Okay. Let's electrify them first, and then we'll burn them. I'm glad that gives me my freaking my Fable stuff back. That's pretty nice of them. Pretty generous. Can't see because of the camera angle. It's just garbage. Push that way too quick. I don't know if these things stack on top of each other. Yep. The fact that he didn't top both is crazy. Okay. Difficult, but with throwables, not so difficult. Okay, full moonstone, that gets me to level 10. That's the first one we've seen. Hopefully there's not another boss. And that wasn't even the main, neither one of those things was the main boss. All of those was just mini bosses. Did we just go back? Did we just go back? No, because, yeah, we did. We just went back the wrong way. All of those was mini bosses, which is crazy. None of those was like the boss of this stage, so to say. All of those was a mini boss. Let's go ahead and get back to Hotel Krat then. And see what's happening there.
What's happening now?
I don't know,
Let's get
nigga.
back to the hotel and our friends.
I know just as much as you know. I do know that we're gonna level up twice, and make sure nothing new appeared here. We're gonna level up twice, and we're gonna level up our weapon to level 9. Excuse me. The hotel was under attack by what? The hotel definitely got freaking beat up a little bit, it looks like. Is everybody dead? This is gonna be annoying because I still ain't get to talk to Bella. Or none of that
You're
stuff.
alive. I was worried because I didn't hear from you. The stalkers have kidnapped Geppetto. It was the Fox, the Cat, and the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. But really, I sense Simon is behind this. First, go to the second floor and make sure everyone is okay. I'll try to figure out where they ran off to. Antonia might know a secret passage. Try asking her.
Alright, give me a second, y'all. We might be about to end this video. Because I think that parade dude was supposed to be like the boss. We'll see what's going on first, and then we'll end the video after that. What's this? Is that all the Legion arms? Yep, we got all the Legion arms now. So got that trophy. Antonio and everybody must be upstairs. They break the record player too? They didn't break the record player. Is the dog dude here? Excuse me. Let me go get some coins from a tree. Yeah, 'cause we didn't get a chance to summon. We probably won't even get a chance to summon anymore at all. Probably the Spectre's probably done now. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Wouldn't be surprised in the least bit if they made it so that you can't summon the Spectre no more for the last couple boss.
Who's there? I'll never open this door. You might as well give up. Oh, it's you. Is it safe out there? Give me a sec. Okay, come in.
So the Black Brotherhood we need to kill, and now that Fox and the Fox whatchamacallit.
Geppetto has been kidnapped.
You're here. That's a relief. Being trapped somewhere. It's the worst. It's good to be free. Oh, sorry. I should be thanking you first. When you came in, you reminded me of the Hound. Probably because both of you saved my life. Thank you so much. You're here. It's good to be... When you came in.
Okay. Are you not gonna let me get weapons from you?
You have my personal thanks for saving Master Vanini, sir. Do look after him, won't you, sir? You have my personal look after.
Probably when I save, everybody go back to where they need to
Thank you
go.
for another timely rescue, companion. I seem to find myself once again in your debt. I talk a big game, but when push comes to shove, I freeze. It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. Surely there must be something
I'm definitely
that
missing
only
something too.
in all my genius can contribute.
But
if there is not, then Vedini is here to help you in any way he can. Fear not.
unless there's
Thank you for an... I talk a bit. Surely.
Okay, unless there's another way to get to that, because there was another path that we overlooked, and we seen the treasure chest down there. So
I'm concerned about how it shocked Lady Antonia. All this mayhem is certainly going to affect her condition.
yeah, probably. It looks like her condition came back because I could have sworn her face was clearing up.
I'm sorry, child.
Oh no, just shade on her.
Has been kidnapped. The alchemists planned the whole thing. All while we were hiding here. I certainly didn't expect an attack on the hotel. The possibility never crossed my mind. However, I think we can track them down. My portrait. Behind it lies a passageway to their base. The hotel had an accommodation with the alchemists. Long ago. Play this chord on the piano in my room. It'll open the secret passageway, and you can save Geppetto.
Oh, now everybody just went somewhere else now. Alright, so I have to go back down. Let me see if you got something to say. Something else to say.
Apparently, I must remain in this room. Be careful out there, won't you?
Okay. I got 1 quartz. Alright, so what I was talking about is, after this one, of course, we want to get this one. This one's on the half 2. I want to use this and see if it'll bump up towards this 5th phase. If it doesn't, then we know it doesn't. We can just reset it anyways. If it does, then we know that we can just, if we got something back here on any of these things that we want to get, we can get these things and it'll bump up towards the next things. Because I don't care if anything else really. Like I don't need another belt. Because like I said, that's gonna make it more I have to go through. So I don't need another belt. I do, however, want this and then want this. That means I'm gonna get my capacity up a lot more though. And this is probably gonna be really good too. Perfect guard causes stiffness. That's just probably gonna be great. The grinder thing, I don't really care about, but I guess it could come in handy. This, on the other hand, would definitely come in handy. Could we add another fable slot? All right, we got 1 quartz. I already increased my my spells, my cells, whatever it's called. I don't care about the coin. I don't care about the magazine effectively. I think what I did want to do is definitely these things. Increase the throwables and increase the consumable possession limit as well. So we definitely want to do those. Lower legion consumption in crisis. Special grindstone weapon durability recovery. Fatal attack capable charge. Charge legion when eliminate enemy 2. We definitely want to get that, but that's a later on thing. What we got here for level 4? Enhanced fable arts attack. We definitely want to get that. Enhanced weapon attack when discharged. We probably want to get that too. But for now, let's get the throwable thing because those throwables come in super clutch. So let's up the number of throwables we're gonna get. Now we need 1 more quartz to go up there. I'm assuming throughout the game we're gonna get enough quartz. I know how many bosses left. I know, obviously we know we got to fight the Brotherhood. So that's tree people, but I doubt they're gonna give us tree quartz for that. We got to fight the fox and the black cat, so that's 2. But I don't know if they're gonna give us 2 quartz from that. So that's automatically should be 5 quartz right there. It should be enough to finish this thing and 4 more for the other thing. But we probably need 7 more total. That's probably what we'll need.
I never imagined the stalkers would dare attack the hotel. What's going on? Good to see you. I was getting worried waiting this long. The situation here seems to be getting worse. Soldiers like me are blunt. So give it to me. Is my partner... This is Atkinson's handwriting on the letter. When we
Okay, it didn't continue on its own.
I never thought it would end like this. Sometimes you meet
just give me something special.
Make you believe they'll always be with you. But a life can be snuffed out at any moment. I need to stay alive to notify others of his death. But it feels like something inside me has died as well. Anyway, I appreciate knowing what happened. I mean it.
I got music and electric buzz. I'm gonna listen to the music off camera because I don't know if this stuff is copywriting, so I just don't want to even listen to that stuff at any point in time there. Because, like I said, I just don't know if it's copyrighted at all.
You are here.
Just throw our weapons.
Being trapped somewhere. It's good to be free. When you came in, you reminded me.
Okay.
Alidoro has What if he disappeared while fighting those stalkers? Worst case scenario. Ugh. I shudder to think. There's already too much death in this city. I just want safety for everyone at the hotel, at least. That's why I should make sure you're well armed. If you need anything, just ask. You're here.
One, 2, 4. And then the full moonstone. We'll save that. See, this needs a full moonstone of the covenant too. So I don't know if these things going to get to level 4. This needs a full moonstone. This is a full moonstone of the covenant. Alright, I'm pretty sure I need probably 15 and 16 to level up. So this is probably about to give me 2 levels.
You will see the Isle of Alchemists. But be warned, you're walking into hell. And I should know. The truth is, I escaped from there. I had to leave a lot behind. And that is why I woke you. Like you, clever one. I am more than I appear to be. I'm ready for you to see the real me. Show me that you're ready too. Please.
My controller just keep doing that. That's not me. That's like it's spazzing out. It's my controller. And I gotta keep bringing it back.
I knew it. There is a secret passage. The stalkers must be getting information from the alchemists. It might be the only path to their base. Hurry. Whatever choice you make.
She must be a puppet too, I guess. 1 level. Nah, we can get 2 levels. I have enough. I have enough things here that I haven't been using that I can get 2 levels.
Whatever choice you...
Alright, we got technique 29. Almost 30. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're not going to jump out of the video yet, even though this is becoming a long video. We're going to go to the Stargazer, first Stargazer, and then we'll pop out of this video. Oh, I gotta play the tune. I was like, why hasn't it opened up? While I'm off camera though, I'm gonna go get the Trinity key. And I'm also gonna search the area a little bit. Not this area, the area we just came from. Because like I said, we overlooked the part that showed us, like, it had a treasure chest that was in there and it had more stuff to run down up there. But we didn't go to that area for some reason. And I don't know if we're about to go to it like right now and this is about to be it. Or if that was the area back there somewhere. But we're gonna double check. Alright, Stargazer is right here. There's more and more of these. Alright. Appreciate you tagging along. Appreciate y'all coming with your boy. It was actually pretty difficult. It was actually pretty difficult in my eyes.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel? Wait. Is this the relic of Trismegistus? You know, it's the strangest feeling. I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but someone was dragged away from here. We have to follow. Hurry!
I see a butterfly. Ooh, full moon of the covenant. That's good. There's probably about to be a lot of butterflies here. Technique print. Also like the fact that a bunch of games have adapted that thing, like from Dark Souls, it was the crystal, and it just kept changing, and now pretty much every game has its own has its own adaptation of the crystal lizards. Why am I still recording? Why am I still doing this? Probably because I still want to play the game is what it is. I was about to say it'd be funny if a puppet was behind there. Those are some very disguised pieces there. Alright, we'll go a little bit more. We're already here. We're already playing. We're at an hour and 36 minutes. What the? Oh, wow. He was super strong right there. Super strong. He's probably going to drop freaking something down in here. Well, anyway, now we're going to call that the end of the video since we died. It is what it is. I got to stand up too. That's going to be the end of the video. We got like what? Oh, man. That's some good cracking. Alright, appreciate that tagging along. For y'all on YouTube, please like, subscribe. Leave a comment for your boy. Pass it to your friends, you know what I mean? Help me come up. When I come up, y'all come up. You know what it is. Stay blessed. Greiwolph out.